So welcome back to another video here on the channel. I have a Chucky update, a overall update of the franchise. Please take this with a grain of salt. Nightmare Crypt, shout out to Nightmare Crypt. He did a video on this, so shout outs to him. I will link his video in the top of the description. It will be the only thing in the description box. Let's go check out his video and see his thoughts on it, and just check out his whole video. It's a pretty awesome video, so go check it out. So, my thoughts on it. So, it's some sad and disappointing news, especially if you grew up with Chucky, the original franchise. I point over there because that's where my Chucky blanket is and my dolls and stuff. But, the Chucky TV series may be the end of Chucky, the OG, the original Chucky that we grew up with. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt. Check out Nightmare Crypt's video. He did a full video on it. Go subscribe to him. It says, we're getting closer and closer to the release of the Chucky TV series. It says, the cult of Chucky, Universal, no longer intended to make these movies because of the sloppy, the bad response the seventh film won. So Don Mancini had a bag for the series. So right there, I want to break down a few things. Cult of Chucky. Cult of Chucky, I don't think it was that bad of a movie. It has its flaws given, but I thought it was pretty well received. I thought it was received better than Seed, but it says, so Don had a bag for the series. In partnershiping with Sci-Fi, Universal Production has ended up giving Chucky's father one last chance with a high-fi value production, so that he can do something great for all fans in 10-hour television format. So that's a wrap for Chucky. And it also says right here about even if there's a good review and reception, Chucky won't win any more movies, and a second season isn't in the plans for Sci-Fi and Universal. Let's wait for more information. Now, please take this thing with a grain of salt. Basically, it's saying Universal's no longer doing Chucky movies because of the reception of Cult. Now, this is sad and disappointing news. Universal here. Universal don't like to do horror movies. I mean, they just do them for the money, let's be honest. Look how they're treating the Forever Purge. Look how they're treating that budget. You could tell they wasn't given no budget when it comes to that. Supposedly they've given supposedly Halloween. Why Halloween 2018 was called Halloween was because of Universal. They did have a say in that. This is very disappointing news. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, but it's Universal. I mean, it is Universal at the end of the day. And go back and watch Cult. You could see that, they really didn't have too much of a budget there. You could tell, there wasn't too much of a budget between, compared to Bride, even Seed, and Cursed. When it comes to Cult, they really didn't have a budget. So, I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. I mean, it is Universal. I think that's the thing that I need to stress. It is Universal. And for some reason, they don't like to do horror movies. They only do them for the money. And there's so much proof out there of that. Universal, they own Blumhouse. Could Blumhouse pick up the franchise after the TV series? Sure, they could do that. But here's the thing with Blumhouse. Universal is above Blumhouse. Universal still has a say on Blumhouse's films, what they can and can't do, what they have to title the film, etc., etc. Personally, I don't think Universal wants nothing to do with Chucky anymore. To me, that was kind of obvious with Colt. Take it with a grain of salt, if you will. Like I keep saying, because this could be just theorizing or whatever, but you know, it's really sad and disappointing if it is true. When do I think we can get solid information if this is concrete? We're not getting it for a long time, because most TV series, their next season usually gets greenlit on their final episode, or before their final episode, or after the final episode. For example, Mayans MC, their newest season I think got greenlit after their finale, I believe, or before their finale. So the Chucky TV series, if it airs in October, probably won't know anything till December-ish, maybe early January. Depends if they have like a break in the middle of the episodes or not. But this is sad and disappointing news. But at the end of the day, it is Universal, and look how they treat their properties when they do get tired of them. You know, it's just Don Mancini had to beg for the series. I mean, but you know, like what Nightmare Crip said, he did have a good point. Why did they greenlight this TV series if there supposedly might be a cliffhanger or something? But I don't know. And supposedly Don Mancini did say on a podcast or something, he was planning 2 or 3 more movies. But again, maybe something changed last minute. Maybe Universal just took a double take at Call of Chucky. I don't know. But I think that just shows you how stubborn Universal is, because even if the TV series gets good reception, it's loved by fans, loved by everybody, there's still not going to be a second season. Even if it might split in on a cliffhanger, that's super disappointing, super sad to me. Chucky, you know, I grew up with Chucky. I grew up with this franchise. To hear a rumor that it might end, it's really sad to me. And you know, but we shall see what happens. I mean, if this is real, something you know could come out of it. I think Amazon has already bought MGM. What does this have to do with anything? What does Amazon have to do with the Chucky franchise? Well, Amazon, if they already bought MGM, they own the original Child's Play. So Don Mancini could go to Amazon if this is real. And again, I don't know how that stuff works, but maybe Amazon can buy the franchise or just something of that nature. You know, I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works, but you know, but we shall see if this is. I hope it's not true, but we shall see probably around November, December-ish if this is real. Like I said, go check out Nightmare Crip's video on this. He made some very good points and some other awesome stuff in his video as well. So I highly recommend you guys checking out his video. Like, if this is, like, again, like, I don't know how all that stuff works with the licensing and rights and all that, but Amazon maybe could somehow step in if this is real. And, maybe Don Mancini, you know, could make his dream Chucky movie, make his dream Chucky project. And if you don't know what that is, he always wanted to do a remake with Brad and all the original people. He always wanted to do a remake. So, you know, could Amazon, you know, if this is real, take it with a grain of salt, could Amazon step in and do their thing, and Don Mancini gets to do what he does, you know, they give Don Mancini a huge budget for the first movie, a big budget for the first movie, and they even, they could, like, you know, give it a small cinema run on the time will tell. If this is real, like I said, please take it with a grain of salt. It's super sad, super disappointing, Like I keep saying, man, it is Universal, and they're, I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about this? About the Chucky TV series supposedly not getting a second season, supposedly not getting more films in the future. Sad news to hear if this is true. Chucky Space Movies did post this. You probably saw it. Disappointing, sad news. But let me know. Do you think this is real? Do you think this is fake? Hit the like button. Please subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video.